We already know about hand washing and social distancing, but what's your best advice for a mental health practice during coronavirus?
Hi friends, MJ Shaar here, and I would like to share with you a few words of encouragement as we are all trying to make it through this time of chaos. So, let me describe to you a research project that was done by Sheldon Cohen and team at Carnegie Mellon, and here's what they did. They took participants and put them in completely sanitized condition in quarantine for a period of 7 days. And they made sure that these people were to be in physical contact with no one for the whole 7 days, except for the one person who would bring them their meals, 3 meals a day, each day. But this person bringing the meals was also dressed in completely sanitized gear, and the meals had been prepared in completely sanitized facilities. The goal of the study was to see who was going to get sick versus who would not, because there's the hick. Prior to entering these sanitized conditions, each participant was injected with the virus of the flu through their noses. And Cohen and team measured who actually got sick by collecting and weighing and analyzing all the tissue use that each of the participants made during the time that they were quarantined. So in other words, every time somebody used a Kleenex, that Kleenex was collected, weighed to see how much mucus production there was, and it was also opened up and analyzed to see if, the person actually had the flu or if maybe they had seasonal allergies or something else. The goal of the study was to see what's the difference between who will get sick and who will not. And what they have found is that the higher the positive emotions that were felt by the participants for the 7 days prior to the study, the lower their chances of actually getting the flu. Now, what can you do with that? Well, what it means is that through the chaos, through the worry, through the concerns, through the disrupted routines, we have to cultivate positive emotions because it is the best defense mechanism that we have right now. Instead of placing your intentional focus on the challenges, place your focus on the beauty of the situation. Now, what do you mean, MJ? Beauty in this situation? Well, yeah. Instead of worrying about, what am I going to do with my kids all day? Cherish the extra moments that you have with them in the morning because you're not going to work and they're not going to school. Maybe you can snuggle in bed together. Maybe you can sit down for like a Sunday brunch every day this week and bond and be together. Instead of worrying about the success of your next meeting because people can't meet face to face, be thankful that you don't have to fight the traffic in order to get there. And also maybe that the planet is getting a little bit of a break in terms of the air pollution. We can find some positive emotions in this situation. And the goal, again, is not to stick our heads in the sand. It is not to pretend that it's not happening. And it is not to say, whoa, that's our new way of life. The goal is to protect ourselves and to boost our immune function because that's the best way that we know how, and we really need to get it done right now. So, hope that makes sense to you. Let me know in your comments.